today I'm going to be sharing 7 tips in order to have healthier looking hair. So I get this question a ton on how I curl my hair, how I style my hair. So I thought I would do a video with, the 7 tips on how to have healthier looking hair, but there is also an amazing hair tutorial in this video of how I curl my hair, actually using the L'Oreal Professional Steampod. So before I get started on these tips in this hair tutorial, I want to thank hair.com for sponsoring this video. I truly do appreciate it. So all of the products that I'm going to be talking about today are available on hair.com, and they will be linked down below in my description box. The best part, you guys get 10% off all of these amazing products with code Heather10. Okay, tip number 1 in order to have healthier looking hair is to only wash your hair like every other day or even every 3rd day. The reason is the more we wash our hair, the more we have to dry our hair and curl our hair or straighten our hair or what have you, and that just creates damage to our hair. It creates drier, brittle hair. So in order to have healthier looking hair, I recommend washing your hair like only every other day, like I said, or every 3rd day. I know for me that on the days that I don't wash my hair, like I did wash my hair today, but tomorrow, I swear my hair always seems to do better when I don't wash my hair on the days that I don't wash my hair. So highly recommend that. I have very dry hair personally, and the older that I've gotten, it's just gotten drier and more brittle. So this really helps me, like I said, every other day, and even sometimes I'll go 3 days, and even on the 3rd day, my hair is still not too oily because, again, I have very dry hair. So I don't need to use dry shampoo or anything like that. But if you do have oily hair and you still want to wash your hair every other day, I would suggest using some dry shampoo on the days that you don't wash your hair if you do have that really oily hair. And I will link my favorite one down below in the description box. Okay, tip number 2 in order to have healthier looking hair is to curl your hair with the L'Oreal Professional Steampod. Again, available on hair.com, and you guys get 10% off with code Heather10. It will be linked down below in my description box. I love this particular product because it does help you achieve, healthier looking hair. You will get less breakage from using this device, which I love as well. It's very easy to use, which you will see in the amazing hair tutorial of me using this exact hair product, the L'Oreal Professional Steampod, so stay tuned for that. Hi you guys, okay, I'm going to show y'all how I curl my hair. You can actually straighten your hair as well, but you can also curl your hair, and since I wear my hair curly almost all the time, I'm going to show y'all how I curl my hair. So here is how it works. It has a little part here where you put the water in. You actually detach it. You take this little container that comes with it. You fill up this container with water. Just sink water is totally fine. And then you open up this little black lever here. You fill it up with water, and then you just want to make sure that it, is pretty full. Then after you do that and you've sealed it back, you just stick it on here like so, and it's super easy. There we go. I just popped it back in there. So before you use it, you want to just make sure that you have enough water in it. So I've already used it a bunch of times and the water's only gone down a little bit. So, you just kind of have to see how long it takes you to use it. So then you're going to turn it on. There's an on-off switch. There's also 3 heat settings, 350, 390, and 410. So my hair is very fine, as you can see. So I'm going to do the lowest heat setting, 350. So as you can see, you can kind of hear the steam going. Also, I want to point out that it has these little arrows that point down. So you always want to make sure that these arrows are pointing down when you use them to curl your hair. I'm going to show you all that in just a second. But also I wanted to show you this little comb feature that comes on. Now you could remove this if you want to, but I would recommend not removing it because it works so much better with these little combs on it. It's going to really smooth your hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to section off my hair. As you can see, I don't have a ton of hair, but I'm going to section it off with a clip. Just going to put the top portion of my hair up with this clip, And then I'm gonna curl the bottom portion of my hair first. I'm gonna take the top portion down and curl that. So like I said, you wanna make sure that these arrows are facing down. So it's gonna be a little different because I'm used to looking in the mirror, but I'm gonna, try to show you guys, so I'm gonna look into the camera. But basically, you wanna start at the root and you wanna take a section depending on how thick or thin your hair is. As I said, my hair is very fine and pretty thin. So I'm gonna take about, a section roughly 1 inch to 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches wide. I'm gonna start at the root and I'm gonna press down, and you can even hear it working. I can hear and see the steam coming out. And as you press down, you just wanna turn the steamer, and then you just wanna let it go gently. Okay, now I like to kind of do this with my curls when I'm done because I like a loose wave. So it just depends on if you like a loose wave or a tighter curl. Then if you like a tighter curl, then I would say don't stretch it out at the end, just leave it, and it'll be a little bit tighter. But again, starting at the root, bringing it down, I'm gonna twist it the whole time I am clamping down, because if I don't, then that means the steam will not be working. It won't be coming out. So as you can see, it leaves a beautiful curl. And again, I'm gonna straighten it here, but it also really smooths out the hair, which is why I love it so much, because my hair is a little bit frizzy. And so as you can see, I am keeping at a vertical angle, and I'm twisting it as I pull out the hair. And again, I'm going to loosen the curl by sort of pulling it out when I'm finished, and then I'm just gonna let them sit there and let them cool. The key is letting the curls cool, because that's really what's going to set the curl. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side of my hair. I'm gonna always do it away from my face because I just think that looks better that way. So again, clamping down at the roots, twisting back away from my face, and then I'm just gonna let it go. As you can see, what a beautiful smooth curl. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna take it the next section here, again, around 1.5 inches or so, starting at the root to really smooth it out. I'm gonna press it down, keep it pressed down, twirling it away from my face, and going very slow as I pull out the curl. If you go too fast, the curl will not last as long. So make sure that when you're pulling out the curl, you're pulling down very slowly. Okay, I'm gonna do this section again, starting at the root, pulling down, twirling back, and just going very slowly. And then there we go. I'm gonna just let that sit there and let that sort of cool. Okay, see, as I said, I don't have a whole lot of hair. So I'm already done curling the bottom portion. So I'm gonna let the top portion down, and I'm going to do my bangs last. So I'm gonna do this section. So the same thing. Again, I'm gonna make sure that the arrows are pointing down, and I'm going to clamp the top, smoothing out the top portion, twisting it around, keeping it clamped down the whole time. I'm just gonna let that sit there, and again, I'm gonna take this section. You can really tell that it's working and smoothing because you can hear it. You can hear sort of the steam coming out, and you can also see it. So again, I like my curls loose, so I'm gonna sort of, smooth them out after I'm finished curling my hair. There we go, and there's that one. Now I'll do the other side. Again, always curling away from my face. Starting at the root, clamping down, twisting it, and pulling it through. What a beautiful curl. It's so sleek, no frizzies, no flyaways, just the way I like it. I'm gonna do this section here. Again, I always like to curl it away from my face. Then I'm just gonna slowly pull it out. As you can see, these curls are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I just have 2 sections left here, my bangs. Again, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna curl my bangs away from my face. Just kind of give a smooth motion here. Slow as I pull it out. There we go. As you can see, it gives you that beautiful like 70s sort of curl there. And I am gonna sort of brush through and tease and add, I'm even gonna add some extensions, a halo in my hair. So because I really want you guys to see the full effect of how I do my hair every day, because it is a question I get very often, is how I do my hair. Okay, so I always especially like to straighten the bangs. Okay, so now that I have curled my hair, actually I'm gonna do this section up here too, really fast. And I'm just gonna do, you know, straighten at the roots and then just sort of pull down and twist and then slowly pull it through. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my trusty comb that I love to tease my hair with, because like I said, I have pretty thin hair, so I like to give myself a lot of volume. Now, you kind of have to know your hair and how well it holds curl. If your hair does not hold curl very well, I would not brush it out as much as I am. If you want tighter curls, I would not brush it out as much as I am. I know this looks crazy. And I just kind of brush over the top of it. So I could leave my hair like this. As you can see, it's just a beautiful loose curl, the loose waves. But if I want to add even more volume, which, you know, why not? I like to wear a halo, which is basically an extension. It's a little piece, a hair piece you put on your hair. So let me grab it. Because I believe being completely transparent with you guys is, you know, obviously, honesty is the best policy. I'm here to help women look like the best versions of themselves. And if a halo helps you feel confident, if it helps you feel like the best version of yourself, then hey, why not get a halo? I have literally worn a halo for probably 10 years now, and it has made the biggest difference. It helps my hair look fuller. It gives my hair a couple inches of length. And, you know, it's just amazing. It's beautiful. And as you can see, these gorgeous loose curls, beautiful over this halo. So this is my hairstyle for the day. And it's really how I wear my hair like most of the time. I absolutely love it. So how beautiful are these curls? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set them a little bit with hairspray, because I just think wearing hairspray always helps to set the curls and make them really last all day long. But as you can see, my hair is very smooth. There's no flyaways. It's just beautiful. So that is it. There's my hairstyle for the day. I hope you love it. I will be right back. Tip number 3 in order to have healthier looking hair is to actually brush out your wet hair after you have shampooed and conditioned it with a pick. The reason, or a wide tooth comb. The reason is if you use a brush, it's just going to really break your hair. It's going to be much more, you know, hard on your hair, much more damaging on your hair. So if you want less breakage, always comb through your wet hair with a pick or a wide tooth comb. I learned this trick back in high school. I have been doing it ever since. Even my hairstylist, who's been a stylist for like over 30 years, swears by this tip as well. So I would say, you know, definitely brush out your wet hair with a pick versus a brush, and you will see a huge difference. Okay, the next tip is to choose your shampoo and conditioner wisely. So I would say it is definitely worth it to spend a little bit extra money on really good shampoo and conditioner. It does make all the difference in the world. I know that when I use, you know, really good shampoo and conditioner, my hair feels better. It feels more moisturized. It looks better. It looks shinier. It even holds the curl better, because when our hair is not dry, but when it is more nourished and moisturized, it is going to have more body and it is going to hold curl better. And since I always wear my hair wavy, that is very important to me. So the shampoo and conditioner I would like to recommend are available on hair.com. This is called the Redken Color Extended Shampoo and Conditioner. And the reason I love it is because when I am blonde, I do get my hair highlighted. No, this is not natural, in case you were wondering. But to get that yellowy brassiness color out of my blonde, I like to use this particular shampoo and conditioner because it has these purple and blue sort of undertones, so it really takes out that brassiness and that yellowness that typically can happen if you have highlighted blonde hair. It's also very, very moisturizing. It just leaves my hair feeling extremely, manageable, less frizzies, less flyaways. So highly recommend this amazing shampoo and conditioner by Redken. Okay, the next tip is to always use leave-in conditioner. So after you have shampooed and conditioned your hair, but before you have dried or curled your hair, I use this amazing leave-in conditioner by Pureology. It has all these vitamins and minerals in it. It's very moisturizing. It's very nourishing. It's going to protect my hair, from the blow dryer and from any curling iron or any other devices that I might be using on my hair that have heat in them. So highly recommend using a leave-in conditioner. It's going to obviously leave your hair more nourished and moisturized, but also it's going to look smoother. It's going to look sleeker, and it's going to have less flyaways and frizzies as well. Okay, the next tip in order to have healthier looking hair is to pay attention to your heat settings. So I sort of touched a little bit on this in the hair tutorial, but heat settings are very important whether you're using a hair dryer, a curling iron, a straightener, because if you have your heat setting on high, it could possibly damage your hair. So I always use on my hair dryer, I will do medium or low. On my curling iron, I will do medium or low, because I just think it's important, that you turn down the heat settings, because obviously the higher the heat, the more damage it could possibly cause. So this will definitely lead to healthier looking hair. And if you don't already own a curling iron or a hair dryer that has these heat settings, I highly recommend it, because it will make the biggest difference. Okay, the next and final tip in order to have healthier looking hair is to always use a hair oil when you are finished styling your hair. And the one I recommend is this Kerastase. It is amazing hair oil. It's like liquid gold. I just put a little bit on my finger, as you can see, and then I will just rub it on my fingertips. And then after I'm done styling and teasing and hairspraying and all of that, I just sort of run through the bottoms of my hair. It feels so luxurious, so moisturizing. It takes away flyaways. It makes it look smoother and sleeker and less dry, because like I said, I have extremely dry hair. So this literally is game changing for me. I think it will be for you too if you have dry hair like I do. So those were the 7 tips in order to have healthier looking hair, plus the amazing hair tutorial using the L'Oreal Professional Steampod, again available on hair.com. I want to thank hair.com again for sponsoring this video. Remember, you guys get 10% off with code Heather10. For more style and beauty information, you can head over to my blog, soheather.com, and on Instagram, I'm soheatherblog. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.